Good morning. I hope everybody hears me okay. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Tactical Z. Okay, here we go. All right. Last night, before I went to bed, I looked at my eBay account. Good morning, Anissa. Hope you're doing well this morning. And half of my listings are gone. And I went in to see if it was in the unlisted area. It's gone. It's not. Nothing's there. So I sent an email to eBay to see what the deal is. And when I got up this morning, I got a unfortunate. We're not sure what happened, but they can't find the listings. So I've got to relist, do a bunch of relistings today. Yeah, Lag probably did. He probably hacked it, deleted it, and then cleaned out my unlisted ended category. So that's what I get to start to do today, or I'll start on today after I get some other stuff done. And a man comes out to give me an estimate on getting a new meter box put in. Yeah, Lag, it's always your fault. You should know that by now. So that's one of my projects for the day. Just as I was waiting to start the show and getting everything set up, Roberta was listening. She sits over there, and she was listening to some videos, and an advertisement came up for um, take back bags. Have y'all anybody seen those? Researched them? Give me a minute. It's called the take back bags. Uh, I've just briefly looked at it. You basically buy a bag for $20. You put all your excess clothes and whatnot in it, and then you buy a label from them and you ship it in to wherever you ship it. You get like a they say like a $30. You get a $30 credit towards their rewards partners, but I haven't found a list of all the rewards partners. So, you folks with a lot of clothes might look into it to see if it's worthwhile. By the time you buy a bag for $20, I needed that, Anissa. That's your stripper name when you hit the old pole on Saturday nights to be able to feed your children. So, I don't know what I hit. But anyway, uh, here's buy five, get one free. That's $100. So, from what I gather is you send in your clothes, you get a $30 credit. get up to $30 in trashy cash when you register each bag. Uh, no, I have not gone into it. I'm just basically looking at their their I guess it's their introduction webpage. No, it looks like I mean all they look like they're pretty big, like the one that's on the bag now. I mean on the picture now. It looks like it stretches it's as wide as she is, and probably as wide as long as her torso. So 18 by 24 maybe by about say 6 inches. But they have special offers. Buy three, get free shipping. I'm not sure what the shipping is. Uh, whether it's you get to ship them in for free. Maybe that's part of it. Because, like I said, I haven't looked at it because I don't do clothes and I don't buy a lot of clothes. But some of you folks that might buy a lot of clothes and buy a lot of clothes cheap might. Um, yeah, if you look at it compared to the woman, that looks like it's a good sized bag. So I don't know whether because the $20 is paying for the shipping on it. Plus, you get some cash back, or some credits towards it. Um, and that's at trashy.io. Yeah, you buy. Apparently, you buy the bag for $20. Maybe the shipping is include. When you ship the bag into them, maybe that's included. Let's see. Let's go to the FAQ. Blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay. Well, in the $20 is a free return shipping label. I guess I should have took a little bit more time and check this out, but apparently, when you buy the bag, you get and you fill it up. Then you go online and you scan the barcode that's on it, and they give you a label to ship it back with for free. So there you go. So I guess that knocks. Thank you, Anissa. I appreciate that. So it's a case where forget it. Like Anissa just said, she's got garbage bags full of teenager clothes. So it might be a way to get rid of it. Lag thumbs don't count. Yeah, especially when he's been wearing them. So I don't know, whether I don't know anything more than what I just said because I don't deal in clothes. Partnerships. So anyway, I y'all check it out. for y'all that deal with clothes, or you have an excess amount of clothes. And see how it goes, and get back to us. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of songs to fill that up. Maybe Scott could get a couple of them, stick a few packs of big girl panties into it, and ship them in, and not have to worry about returns. Yeah. So there you go. A little something. Now, just based on what we've seen, you buy a bag for 20, you ship it in for free, you fill it up with your own clothes or like you clothes that you bought that's not good, and you get up to $30 in credit to these. Up to, get that, up to 30 $30 towards websites or whatnot. Is that anything anybody? Is that anything any of you folks would be pursuing, looking into? What discount code lag? No. So, anywho, Anissa, is that something that you'll be looking into since you've got all those kids' clothes? Because with boys, you know, they destroy their clothes. When I was a kid, it was nothing for boys to go to school with patches on their knees. Good morning, Beard. How are you? Why were you thinking about going to Ocean City, New Jersey? Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Well, that's just it. I mean, if it's Anissa, if it's something that you know you can get your rid of clothes, they're not going to the Goodwills or they're not going in the garbage. Um, and you make a little bit of money off of it, you know, spending money. Then, you know, it might be something to look into. What, Scott? What is this historic site? Go ahead and get to it. Don't beat around the bush. It's not like you're all. Well, you know, Felix, why not? He says, why not just give them to charity? Some of the most well paid people in North Carolina run Goodwill franchises. He is, according to some stuff he posted on Facebook, they're on the Rhine somewhere. Since he's on a Viking cruise, they're probably getting ready to pillage a village somewhere. And John, Grumpy John from Scott's show. He's out on a cruise again too. I don't know where they're at. Are they in the Mediterranean, Scott? Because honestly, I just have not. I asked for. I said, "Where are you at?" And he hadn't replied yet, so I don't know whether Scott knows where it's at. Good morning, Ping. How are you this morning? Well, Lag, since you're in your basement, I guess that's a valid question. Um, just don't get anything caught in the machinery. If you if you saw now, there's a few people on there that you might want to swing with, but the majority of them are old people and young ladies that think highly and young men that think highly of themselves, but shouldn't be wearing what they're wearing. Probably one of them's Lag. So anyway, y'all check out if you're interested and check out Trashy.io. Here, I'm gonna just throw this link up there. Copy. There's that. And y'all can take it from there. Oh, you're. Well, what are y'all doing right now, Lag? If you're on the same cruise, maybe Scott could use it for his returns. Mr. Sadie, when you had the July 4th event out at your boss's place, was it exceptionally hot out there? That's is that Anissa's is that Anissa's site representing her weekend job down at Poles and More? Yeah, Scott has some big returns. He should be able to. Okay. 109 Simpson Avenue is a house, Scott. Well, good. It's low 90s. It's been so hot here. So, Scott, is that a house of ill repute or something? It just looks like it's a residential area. Slow that car down. This is a residential area. Come on, Scott. Fess up. What is it? So anyway, Let me. I'm just kind of like befuddled this morning. What all do y'all have going out today? Scott, you got 7 dozen. There he is. Thank the Lord.
I'm currently using all my big girl returns to make a sew into a parachute.
Okay.
well,
Oh man, how was your day been this morning?
I'm just having a good time.
Good.
So
You're
you,
like,
somebody sent me an Amazon store name, and that's the address that goes with it.
oh, is it? Okay. So they're sellers.
Yeah, it's a seller.
Well, they got a pretty damn nice looking house to sell from there.
I don't have a basement though.
I guess.
It's too close to the water. The water line would be too
Oh,
high.
of course.
Water
Of
table would
course.
be too high.
Yeah. Water table's too high for where you're at, isn't it? The folks in Texas, are y'all getting much rain from that storm coming through? It looks like it's going to go.
Houston.
It's not going to come towards us. It looks like it's going to go towards Mr. Sadie or the
Anybody
last.
anybody heard from Phil this morning? Houston got hit pretty hard.
Did it?
Lag wants to know who is it. All right, there's the name of the store.
Lags Electronics.
Somebody claims they sell electronics,
Yeah.
and somebody has slipped up and said that he was in New Jersey a couple times. Then he goes, "Oh, I was just visiting my dad's house." If y'all, if y'all write this stuff down,
It's raining cats and dogs there, Mr. Sadie. Well, Felix, some of the things you see on, on TV, um, man, it's pretty and blue there. Then all of a sudden, it is raining cats and dogs,
we
and
still
then
don't
it
have a
clears
real
up.
name. We just have Lags Electronics LLC. I guess I have to look that up next to see who's the registered owner of that one. Don't worry, we'll have a name.
Okay,
We'll be able to call Lag by his real name. How about that?
Bernice.
Yeah, it's probably some big black woman.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a few resellers that live in that area. Phil for sure. Chris the
Beth,
Goose. He and
Re-
Kimmy live there in
Re-
Houston. Houston got hit pretty hard yesterday. A lot of rain. A lot of rain. Houston floods kind of easy anyway.
yeah. Beth lives around there somewhere. Resell a rowboat. Y'all put on your swimmies and stay safe.
Uh, I don't have to look it up. Somebody's already done the look up for me. This is awesome.
Okay, lag. You if you're getting awful quiet real fast like now, is he? I think you got him on the run, Scott. I want the magic to end. That's right. Do it,
Andrew's not going anywhere. Come on.
Andrew. Is that who it's listed to? Um,
I'm disappointed it's not Broomhilda or something. It's
yeah,
bigger. It's just Andrew. What the hell?
Alfonso.
Damn it.
So one of those. So you got a lot going out today?
Now he says that's his dad's place.
Oh, okay. They're down in like St. Thomas. That's where John's at.
Okay, JT hit miss. That's his dad's place. Go keep going until you find the kids, and then just don't take too long.
It's Tom. Yeah, well that's okay because it's not spelt right. Lag.
Uh, I'm working on that today. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm gonna turn around and ship all that in today. I gotta
How's
get some more eBay listed. I did all my shipping. I do shipping every 2 days, so I've sold some stuff after shipping yesterday, but I'm not sending it out till tomorrow.
right? How's
Joni,
Joni?
she goes to the doctor tomorrow. We're hoping they'll put her in something that'll allow her to walk or put some kind of weight on it.
Right.
Uh,
You boys taking care of her?
she's got a scooter.
She. Oh Lord.
So that's been a big help. So we rented one instead of buying one this time because the ones you buy on Amazon they're nice, but they're not super sturdy. This one we rented was made by a company called Drive, and they make a lot of those kind of equipment, um, home healthcare equipment, and it's really she's much more steady on it. So she's able to. Biggest thing is get up, go to the bathroom. It's got a mask on it, so she can go get a drink or do whatever.
Right.
She got Jacob in there. She needs something. She just calls Jacob. He's been cooking like he did. He cooked pork tenderloins last night. Smashed burgers the night before. He's made uh, some kind of bread a couple times where they had sandwiches and something else.
Dang. Joni needs just to play that out as long as she can. Let's see. On Mondays, is it on Mondays you pick up from the auction or you take to auction? How's your
Uh,
auctions been doing?
I I didn't have one this week. I took a week off.
Oh, did you? How about your boyfriend? How's he doing? Did he have one?
When did I have not? When did I get a boyfriend?
Um, oh my God, I forgot his name. I'm having an old man moment this morning.
You
The
referring
one
to
with the
Harlan?
girl, with the one that's got the girlfriend all of a sudden. Not Homer, not Homer.
Harlan?
Harlan.
What do you mean all of a sudden? They've been together over a year now.
Have they?
Yeah. Nobody mentions it on the internet until it was 4, 5, 6 months later. I don't think it even got mentioned until they were at least 6 months in.
Oh Lord, he's gonna be ready for me the next time. Homer. I don't know why that popped out. Yeah. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Summer camp. Yeah. Oh, like you're at summer camp.
He's just got so much stuff. He's just taking stuff down there from because he'd originally got a second storage unit in order to hold all the Van Massey stuff, but
Right.
he's got it. He's got a lot of it filled up, so he's like, you know what, I gotta. He wants to sell some of the eBay side because he just doesn't have time to do. You can only do so much, and she's off on weekends too, so he's not been going to yard. They've been doing stuff on weekends.
Right. Because he's young and in love. I was down at my brother's house on Saturdays, and they have a couple of those big, containers, the 40-foot containers.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's down. I mean, he has a farm, and his wife and daughter run a rescue, so they get a lot of donations of animal food and whatnot. I'm gonna tell you what. Now, if you haven't live in a place that you could have one in your backyard or you own your acreage or whatnot, those things would be the thing to have. Because my brother said after he finishes deciding where he's going to move them to permanently, he's probably going to cut a doorway between the two of them.
Well, you have a lot of options. That's what Jacob King has. He has two of them that are tied together. One of them he's got a lot of his inventory, and the other one he's got a little office set up where he works all his listing and everything. And it has an exterior door, and it has a door pass between them that they're
Right.
together.
Well, that's cool. But like I said, that would be the thing to do, and they're not very expensive. I mean, they're like $4,000 down here, but $4,000 down here will get you about 8 by
Several
10 building.
several years ago, they had gotten triple that. They had
Yeah,
gotten up into 10, 12, but they've come way back down.
I think it's because there's just so many available now.
Yeah. And Matt, are you saying the supply and demand actually works?
Pardon me?
Supply and demand and economics actually works.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. Shut
It,
your mouth.
I know that's not the way our politicos think, but
Hey Tom, how come you blocked Jabus? What the hell?
I didn't block Japus.
He said you blocked him. He said he thinks you did it accidentally.
Okay, because I have. Let me see. I need to go to YouTube. YouTube, I guess. What are you?
Yeah, you may talk you through it.
Yeah, do you know how to unblock people?
Yeah. You got to go to your dashboard.
Want my YouTube dashboard?
Yeah. Tell me when you get that far.
Let me get to the right channel. Okay.
Eric Phoebe's been worrying the shit out of me the last couple days.
All right. Dashboard.
Go down to settings. It should pop up a screen.
Settings.
Yeah.
Community.
And in community.
Okay.
And then underneath them, all the moderators, there's like a approve users, and down at the bottom there'll be hidden users. You got to remove them from the hidden users. Should be name is Jabus.
I see him. And he's good to go now.
All right, JT.
I don't know why. I don't even know. Well, that one I know why would get banned, but those other two, I don't even know who they are. Okay, you should be able to come back in now, Jabus. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened.
Uh, you never know. Things happen.
I never. Well, dang. I'm sorry, Jabus. Jabus. I don't know. I don't. I never ever even click. Get out to those menus to ban people. Or the last time I did was I made in this managing moderator, but I don't know how that happens. I guess I'm old and clicked where I shouldn't have clicked.
It happens sometimes. I've had a couple people they did that my way, and I'm like, "How do you mean?" And they're like, "No, seriously." And I go look, and they're like, "I'm damn." If they're not a managing moderator, all they can do is time out. They can't.
Right.
They can't ban somebody. But
It's Anissa's fault.
and this is it. We're gonna blame. Damn it, Anissa.
I made I made her a managing moderator, and she was using her authority, Javis, and she banned you, blocked you.
Yeah, you're banned too.
No, yeah. If
Kent
anybody's going to get banned, it would be you, Kent.
Kent should be banned. I'm sure he's done something to deserve it.
I know, Anissa. I probably clicked on it and did it unintentionally because I don't. I'll put up. Let's see. Yesterday, this person came in and was, y'all might remember it, was talking about they had bought their trans T-shirt, and um, that it made them really happy. And when I read it, and I said, "Oh, that's great," and just blew it off and moved on to the next comment. And I think maybe. Um,
Does the moderator come with a yes? You get a pay raise. Nothing from nothing leaves
that's
nothing.
right. You get a 20% pay raise. 0 times 20% is 0. But anyway, I think that's if they were fishing for an argument, they didn't get one right from the get go. Because I really don't care. Whatever makes you happy. Preventative maintenance. See that?
So that
Hey,
this is what Kent does to you. Convinces me that I need to do backgrounds on my main photo. I had some boots, and Kent goes, "Look how much better your boots look if you put a photo of them." I'm like,
do people really do that, or are you just being?
"No, I've got my first listing on all of them."
Is it helping any?
Oh no, I just started yesterday.
Well, I think it would be better if you just put some big old booby girls behind them.
I know, right? I don't think photo room Kent. Will photo room let me post something in front of some big boobs? I don't know. Let's see.
Um, and then, so you talking about the real cheesecake from the
I'm,
deli?
so I'm rocking around. So every now and then, Chad comes in here as his name on the screen is Chad. Chad. He's in Tennessee. We're walking through the auction yesterday, and Chad goes, "Look over there in them chairs. That's you and Joni."
Y-
I'm like, thanks, Chad. He said it
re-
sure will. Oh goodness.
really? I thought they were wanting everybody to use white backgrounds. The reason I was asking about whether you were serious or whether you were that was a comment of, I mean, that was a term for something that I wasn't aware of because I'm not young and hip anymore. I saw a recipe where you take like the oatmeal cakes, Little Debbie oatmeal cakes, and you get your free form or whatever you call it pan, like you make cheesecake in, and you
Great.
put them around the outside, stand them up on the outside of it, and then you lay them down into the bottom to make a crust, and then you pour your cheesecake mixture on top of it, and then you make caramel to go on top of it. That looked pretty damn good. Diabetic
And
coma there.
I put on here a large set of boobs and I put them on a desk.
So while you're cooking, give that a try and let us know how it meets. Spring form, that's it. Thank you. You can see that I cook. I think we've got one up in the cupboard that somebody was selling. They were selling that cook. I mean that
Pampered chef.
pampered chef. Thank you, Roberta. Anissa, you are no fun at all, honey. You don't eat Little Debbie's because they're full of poison.
They are full of poison.
Yeah, but they're damn good.
Very good.
Those Christmas tree cakes. Well,
Yeah. No wonder Johnny's not dead as many as she's eating.
what are the Christmas tree cakes or
All
just
of them.
all
All
of
of them. Between the oatmeal cream pies and honey buns. She buys them like three of each at a time.
I little Debbie's are good though. Now see, I like moon pies. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can eat moon pies with coffee, or you can eat it and drink it with an RC cola. It don't matter.
Trying not to eat that kind of stuff. No carbs. Monday was
Yes,
Monday was 3 weeks, so
I need to get back into it.
I did pass the toughest test. Jacob made homemade blueberry muffins the other day, and I didn't eat any.
Really?
I thought about it for about the rest of the day.
Well, he needs to become a chef. It sounds like he's a.
He's a really good cook.
You need to send him to chefing school.
I told him nothing gets that generation excited. Nothing.
Cosmic brownies and Lay's potato chips. Roberta likes chocolate cake and potato chips. Good morning, American honey. Yeah, when you're hungry, you'll eat anything, and if you don't have nothing to eat, you'll be you'll be eating anything that you can find.
So, Javis, that chaffle machine, man, it's shit.
Bless you.
Damn it.
Dang.
That's probably how I blew out the blood vessel in my eye. Anyway, um, yeah, that's what I've been eating every morning. I got lazy yesterday and ate a low carb tortilla burrito, but Lord have mercy,
Good
little Debbie.
morning, little Debbie. Yeah, and this is using your name in vain. She says that you're poisoning everybody.
Little Debbie,
Bring it on.
and Mister keeps talking about dry cake and eating Little Debbie, so you better watch out.
Uh,
She might be switching over to the Alphabet Mafia.
yeah, and this says God bless you. I
So,
like that. My favorite. I'm gonna have to say my favorite Little Debbie cake though is not a cake. It's the chocolate covered wafer peanut butter things. That's my favorite. But anyway,
I like
you
the raisin cream pies.
yeah, Little Debbie, you just keep turning out that poison.
Fuck. But yeah, so to make the chaffle, it's so easy just to turn the dash off. I've got the big one. I turn it on and one egg. It says a quarter cup of cheese, but I always use like a half. I've been trying different stuff. So I did that, and then I put a piece of cheese on top of it and closed it. That was, damn it, that was really good. Because it made it like the cheese was harder on one side than the other, so it almost made it like a grilled cheese with the cheese stuck into the chaffle. Then I put ham. I put ham and bacon with mayonnaise and mustard on it. That was really good. I think that's what I have for breakfast. Damn it.
Did you I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, boy, I'm having.
It's probably a good thing, Mike, because if you'd have waited another couple hours, it'd be close to like 95.
Dang, Mike.
Yeah, that sucks.
That. Oh, we're bitching about the heat. Then when it gets down, when it's down to 25 degrees, we'll be saying, "God,
And can't just wait. I got a list of juicer today. I'm gonna put it on a table with a bunch of fruit behind it. Hey, so Kent just did it. There you go. There are the boots. Can you even see the boots?
yeah, yeah." Oh Lord, I wonder how long they'll stay up before before eBay will take them down. But then again, I, I've seen women wearing necklaces, and you look at the picture and you say, "Where's the necklace at?" A Joe Biden moment. That's it. Um, we've got one of those, and I've yet to use it. I need to get it out. Do you make
Was it great?
omelets with it? Can you, Scott?
Uh,
Or do they come out waffly looking?
no. So the omelet. No, they'd come out like. So I saw someone. The one I want to try is I saw someone last night who did canned chicken and made chicken nuggets. So they mix canned chicken with with a cup of cheddar cheese. They mix in some hot sauce. I think maybe an egg to hold it together. And then they form them into little nuggets and put them in the oven. I saved it on Instagram, or I don't know how to save on Instagram. I left my phone open on Instagram. Hopefully, I'll find it again. And it's supposed to be good. Dip them in ranch because ranch doesn't have a lot of. The thing about keto is you need something that's fast, something that's easy to prepare. So that's why the chaffles are so easy because they cook in 4 minutes. I can make one. And I'm ready for before the thing heats up. I'm ready to add it to it.
Well,
There's
you
a,
can,
what's up with all the people all over social media now talking about not to eat bacon? I can't have this kind of negativity in my life.
yeah, yeah. Bacon, you can't live without bacon.
If 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 this is a life without bacon, I don't want to be around.
Good morning, Josh.
And I don't want the fucking turkey bacon either. All that crazy shit. That ain't bacon. You can keep the. You can take the turkey bacon and shove it up your ass.
Or the turkey. I
Or the
made a
turkey.
mistake of buying some turkey uh, pepperoni one time.
Oh god, you can keep that shit too.
And
Ugh.
Roberta's like, she tasted, whatever I was using it on. She's like, something's wrong with this pepperoni. And I went and looked, and it was turkey based pepperoni.
I hope you did it whatever every red blood American do and just threw that shit away.
I just chopped it up and used it in something else.
Oh god, bacon. That's the so Eric. You realize that's the largest scam that's been pulled. One of the largest scams that's been and that's been pulled on Americans. You know, we think about the pandemic and how bad they fucked us on that, but just think about the pyramid in the late '60s when they were coming up with this food pyramid, and it was being pushed by the by a certain group of influential companies, and they paid the government to turn the pyramid upside down and put fats and stuff at the bottom. Just think about what it's. Just think about the cost. They villainized beef tallow and all the good oils. The seed oils are now brought in um, from the '60s. Go look at pictures of the early '70s and look at pictures now. The obesity rates, the diabetes, the Alzheimer's. Just think about all the money the drug companies and all these companies have made because uh, they convinced people that meat was bad and plants and shit were good. Folks, do some research on plants. Most plants have stuff in them that causes inflammation because it's a defense mechanism against being eaten.
Right. My mom and I, because I picked my mom up Saturday and we went down to my brother's, and we went the back way through the countryside because I hadn't been down through there in years, and my mom hadn't been down through there either. So we were just talking, and I don't know how we got onto it, but the food pyramid. She said, "Do you remember when you were in the second grade?" No. Uh, we had to fill out our a food pyramid for each one of our meals for a week.
Yeah,
And then
they brainwash you early in that shit.
in for dinner time I had iced tea. And that wasn't right. I was supposed to say milk. And for all the lunch and dinners I had iced tea. And of course it would be sweet iced tea cuz
You live in
we
North Carolina, South Carolina, yeah.
yeah. And so anyway, I don't know what made her think of that about that, but I'm like, yeah, I do remember that after she, said it what it was about. 1909 lag. Mm.
But but just think about the damage that's caused, and just think about the sheer amount of money and drugs and everything else and all the industries that spawned off uh, from diet fast to exercise equipment to on and on and on all the everything that was unnecessarily bought just because they convinced a generation to eat a different way, and then one proceeded to give them food that was full of shit.
I've got. At one time, I had a doctor who was like he was a free thinker, and we were talking about gym and junior high school and high school. And he's like, that's just, he said, those two classes are just to give these coaches that they're paid something else to do. Because he said, these kids will go, they'll have an hour's worth of gym and then they sit on their ass the rest of the time. They go home, they sit down in front of their game systems. When I was a teenager, a kid, all the way down to where I was old enough to pick up something out of the yard, I had chores to do when I got home. And I always thought that gym was a waste of my time because I got more exercise after school than I did in that stupid class.
Hey, I found a Hart 40-volt 6 amp lithium battery that I'm charging $214 for. How about that, Lay?
Anissa, you see, you were eating a box of Count chocolate a day and you were skinny. Look what, see, that's what all those poisons does to you. And now you're all healthy and everything like that, and you say that you gained weight. Notice how I worded that? It's keeping myself clear.
That one.
What is that for?
Like said, did we have any nice finds? So I just picked something out of his store to show him.
Wow, 130 in Death Valley. Ooh, guess that's the reason they call it Death Valley.
And just think about this. We're in the South, and we're talking mid-June. It don't really crank up here till August. What the hell? How hot's it gonna be in August?
I know. That's the reason I want to get this electric box switched out so we don't have any problems with the electricity during August. Because,
Have you seen the crazy shit that's been going around on social media that if you're at home, you should set the thermostat to 82, and if you're gone, you should set it to 85, and at night you should set it to I think 80 or whatever. They must be.
they
Is there
must be.
anybody that can sleep in the 80s? Oh my god!
Um, no, we're not doing that. You know? Uh, I mean, if you're Lag who walks around this basement naked all the time because he has a natural, the temperature of the basement's 68 degrees all year round, then yeah, set your thermostat at 80. But my fat
Uh,
ass is not, mine is not going to 80 degrees. No,
Scott Garvin, have you hit the sauce early this morning or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods? Talking about finally see Todd instead of a hand. Uh, Todd's on a cruise in Europe. If you see Todd, you got some kind of peeping cam.
and this you're not 50 yet. Yeah, maybe when, you just turn it off after a while if you can't pay the bill. Oh no, 68, Mr. Sadie, 68.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate that it's not been the humidity has not been like super moist. It's been hovering in the 65 or 70 range here. But if we were pushing mid 90s with 90% humidity, man,
Right.
the heat index would be. It was in 100 mid 100, 105, 106 a couple times, but
It was like 106 here with the heat index. I'm about ready to get me a summer home up there near Nikki in Wisconsin. 53.25, Anissa. Well, maybe you need to update your photograph then in your Facebook because that you look like you're real young in that one.
one of the real reasons Tom I signed up for photo room is it has such a good background removal. eBay's free one sucks. I've got some bigger items that I'm going to sell. There's a right beside me is a um, pink radio flyer
R-
tricycle with the little for girls with the little hood on it,
right,
and no matter where you put it, it's going to be in. There's going to be a terrible background because it doesn't fit in a photo box, and it's if you put it outside, it's in front of whatever. But so you can wipe it out and control on the bigger items like that.
right. I was looking. I just jumped over to photo room because I've never heard of it. Uh, boy, if it does it as well as it does in this little demo here, then it really cuts out the backgrounds. It doesn't mess up the edges either.
Uh,
Because it would show.
uh, so it says start. It says start from a photo. So let's pick a photo.
No, is that just on your phone or is that PC too?
Uh, certain ones.
Uh,
Uh, the it's got an app for Mac, but you've got to have a minimum of.
uh,
Trying to find a picture that's got a crazy background on it.
oh, I see it for free apps on the web. Oh, you can do it from your PC on the web. Oh, cool. I'll have to demo that because I'm getting ready to have to use it.
But it works for anything. I put Phoenix and I'm not Phoenix, but Phoebe and Franklin on the beach yesterday. So like we'll do the cake. See the cake? Oh, it's got a complicated background. That's the one
Right.
Jake made. Watch how fast it goes.
Wow.
Now let's pick a background. It'll give some suggestions, like the beach. So you can hit create a background. It'll ask you what do you want. Kitchen, counter, top. Let's see what so it'll give you four choices. Come on. Giving me four choices for countertops. We'll tell it to generate four more. We'll pick that one.
Wow. The edges look around the pipe the cake plate look really crisp and clear.
So I just resized it and got rid of those lines, but there you go.
Right.
It looks like it's instead of being wherever I took it,
You're
it
right.
looks like
That's cool.
and it's you see it didn't take hardly anything.
That's pretty cool. So let's see, 100 seat index in Maryland today. Ooh.
You can't if you can't. They charge like $5 a week. You can't afford that. If you're going to do it, you need to go and do it for the year. It's like $90 a year.
You have it on your laptop.
Uh,
Um,
I have
and
a
that's
desktop here. It's not good enough. My MacBook is not good enough. You've got to have an M processor, and my MacBook is the very last one before the M processor.
yeah.
Oh, Larry, I didn't think about that.
Everything's kind of been slow on that, except people they're either doing damage control or he's being thrown under the bus. Not
The
not
big, the
Mr.
big,
Trump.
the big thing is Trump said that by yesterday. He said by this time next week, we'll know who his VP pick is.
Cool. Do we know who's going to be the Democrat nomination yet?
So there's been, I mean, each week they throw somebody different. A couple of weeks ago it was Dr. Ben. Then last week it seemed to be what's his name? Everybody was saying it was the government of North Dakota. Uh, Donald says it'll shock the world or shock him. So who knows? Dr. Ben doesn't shock anybody.
They really need somebody. This is just my opinion. They need somebody young, somebody that in 4 years will not be old
My
or
guess,
older.
my guess, I would Somebody like I would think somebody good, somebody like a Christie Nome, the governor of South Dakota. A strong female, good policies, good record, easy on the eyes. She checks all the boxes. So
Right. Um, what
and
is?
younger, I think she's in her late 40s.
Why is everybody talking about JFK Jr.?
Because
Did I miss something somewhere?
all the Q boards and all the Q crazies think that JFK has been in witness protection hiding this whole time, that they came to kill him like they came to, this is the story, they came to kill him like they came to kill his uncle and his dad, and he faked his own death. And there's people like in the background of Trump rallies, and they're like, that's them in disguise. I mean, it's been and now the last few weeks, everything you keep seeing is Lady Diana faked her death too.
I mean, who cares? I mean,
Because she had supposedly because she had evidence against the royals and all their you know they're a bunch of just child molesters.
oh yeah, yeah, we're going to go that route with.
I mean, look at them. I mean, what's his name has already been proven to be a child molester. They
You know,
kicked him out. They pretty much kicked him out of the royal family.
yeah, yeah. I would like, you know, that list of they've got of all the visitors to the island that our former president had been down there several times. What can I say? She shot a puppy. Who shot a puppy?
Oh, Christy, no.
Oh,
She had one of her dolls was had attacked and killed other animals, and so she they instead they put it down by shooting.
oh, okay. Well, that's life. That's what happens. Um, where's she from?
South Dakota.
Oh, Grandma's not doing good. They'll put her down there. They'll put her down in South Dakota. Uh,
No, when you got an animal that's been killing other animals and is out of control,
you got to step up and do what's right for both the animal and I
for
mean,
everybody around you. I mean, are we to the point where we think that a nuisance animal, or some even if it is a pet or whatever, if it's what do you think if what are you gonna do if you live in a neighborhood and your dog kills the neighborhood dogs and cats? What
or
do they think?
or a child. You know,
And unfortunately, that does happen every. It seems like once a month you hear of a child being mauled by dogs.
all I got to say about that is look at the flowers. Good morning, Maggie. You know what that's
It's,
from? Like the third season of Walking Dead.
I don't watch Start Walking Dead.
Well, that um, anyway. That's
I was attacked by a dog today.
what did she do to you?
I took my face mask off, and before you know it, you hear 2 feet hit the ramp. Next thing you know, I hadn't even sat up yet. I'm just laying there trying to wake up, and there's a Franklin right here.
did, did y'all get them a ramp to get up on the bed?
Yeah, they've got ramps to get on the couch, ramps to get on the bed.
We just got one for since we got some of our cats are getting real old. We got one to help them get on up on the bed because our
Like
bed's sitting
when
high.
Jody takes a nap, Franklin takes a nap on top of her. I mean, literally on top of her. I know
All
I'll
right,
take
it's 10:04. I got to get going. I got to start putting listings back up. I got a man to come out here to look at my meter box, my power box. Oh, geez. I dread putting all those listings back up. But
because
anyhow,
this is what they're always doing.
sleep. Oh, look at that.
They're
Is
all,
that is
you never get one without the other. So while Franklin was, this is me trying to sit in a recliner.
Well, I can understand that because Roxy is usually, if Roxy's not on me, Cole's laying up on me.
This is me again in the recliner. Franklin decided he wants everybody to see his
Business.
the Baby Maker 3000.
Will you lag? Well, how about sharpen your pencil when you do it? Because
Yeah, yeah.
I dread to know how much that's gonna cost.
It's a long drive from New Jersey.
Yeah, it is. It looks like he's pretty close to the beach. So,
Oh yeah, he's right off the beach.
oh, is he? Damn, if I'd be coming to North Carolina, I'd be going and laying on the beach. My
I mean,
question is, why you didn't buy a beachfront?
they're always together.
Well, that's good.
You're gonna find one without the other.
Big sissy's taking care of baby brother. Does she snap at him?
No.
Does she not? If she don't, dang, Roxy will get on Cole's ass in a minute. She'll play, but when she's not in the mood to play, she shows who's the boss is.
Okay, so that's what happened to me this morning. Except that's happened to Franklin is
Joni's already got her makeup on. She's sleeping her makeup.
this is Joni and her pictures. She's
uh,
like, look at me now. Franklin.
you digging that lag? Time's going to go
Oh,
back.
here's another good one right there. Everybody see that one? There you go.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, friend of mine was looking at you in the that little short I put on my channel where you came out from behind the shelves with one on. He said, "What the hell is this? What is he doing?" And I said, that's Scott."
I thought I had, but next time next this afternoon when he's taking a nap on top of Johnny taking a nap.
That's right, Anissa. All he needed was his wig on. Uh, Anyhow, I got to go. Thanks, Scott, for showing up in here this morning. You want to do a show tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Uh, you know what? I really don't. We've been trying to get some taken because they are getting so old. Good morning, Glenn. We're getting ready to shut this thing down. Not
I'm
because you
telling you,
just popped in.
that's how you wake up when there's a Franklin around.
Dang, I wouldn't be able to breathe.
He,
Thanks,
he only
man.
weighs like he only weighs like 10 pounds. You just push him to the side.
I can't sleep with them on my chest.
No, that's when you wake up. He does that.
Oh, does it? Okay. All right. I got to go. Thank you, Scott. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me. And this, check out the trash bag thing
Andrew, it was good talking to you in the chat.
and oh, that's lag, right?
Andrew Lagerman. Andrew.
Okay. His name is Lawrence Andrew Gunch. All right. Bye, guys.